Hi everyone. I wanted to start this video and the course by just kind of creating a little film for you to kind of help you figure out how to navigate the course. When I was kind of looking over the course shell, I thought, okay, if I were taking this course, how would I go about tackling some of the different assignments in the course? So first of all, what I'm going to do is I am going to share my screen with you so that way you will be able to see our course shell in Blackboard. Let's see here, just a moment. Okay. Okay. So at the moment, you should be able to see our course shell in Blackboard. And what I've done here is that I have actually clicked on week 1. So the first thing that you want to do, of course, is hopefully by now you have already reviewed the content in the course information tab, as well as what was in the start here button. Of course, you want to start here because it says to start here. The nice thing about the Start Here button is that it will actually give you some basic information on, say, how to get started, registering for your live text account. It also talks a little bit about the School of Education and the professional dispositions that your instructors will complete for each of you. And then also there will be a little bit of information on how to best or get the best experience from Blackboard. So for example, using Google Chrome and Firefox as your browsers is going to be necessary in order to access the material. There's also a little bit about some online etiquette. Please, please, please be respectful of your classmates. I know that it can be very easy at times on certain topics to, let's say, get a little bit passionate. And there's nothing wrong with expressing your opinion. However, please do so in a professional manner and in a way in which we can avoid offending others in the class. I often tell my students, if it's not something that you would say verbally to someone in person, please think about whether or not you should post it online. That being said, we just need to be very respectful of everyone's views, opinions, and feelings. Okay, also a key part of this course is going to be Adobe Connect, because that is going to be how we will meet each week in this class face-to-face. So what you will need is you will access the meeting using the link that I've provided in Blackboard, but in order to hear and see everyone, you need to have a computer with a built-in microphone and camera, or of course microphone or cameras that actually can plug in to a USB port in your computer. Please do not use iPhones, tablets, or mobile devices, I should say, to access the meetings, because we will be pulling documents and reviewing documents during our meetings, and it's very, very difficult to flip back and forth between the Adobe Connect session where you are seeing me and your classmates and the documents that we are discussing. So please use a desktop or a laptop. That is actually ideal. Okay, so if I scroll back up to the top of the page and go to the week 1 tab, this is where you should all have started. So keep in mind that Wednesdays, your first discussion board post is due. That initial response is due. Make sure that you review the rubric and review the criteria that are necessary for receiving a full score on your discussion board post. You have until Sunday to reply to at least 2 peers, but that initial post needs to be posted by Wednesday before midnight. Now, of course, the first thing that you do each week is that you are going to click on the Learning Activities folder. Within this folder, you will then review the contents of the folder, because this is where you are going to get the content of the course. So this particular Prezi, we will actually be reviewing during our first meeting session, but if you'd like to take a look at it ahead of time, please go ahead and do so. The other thing, of course, that you will need to do prior to tackling your discussion is completing your week 1 reading assignment. So if you click on the assignments button, it will give you information on which assignments you need to complete. So the first thing you need to do is read chapter 1 in your Osborne text, and then post your initial discussions response by Wednesday at midnight. You then have some questions and documents to complete. So you have the Introduction to Special Education assignment, and there's information right here on this document that will help you complete that assignment. And again, it is due Sunday at midnight. You also have a reflection that you need to complete. The reflections can be submitted, of course, during or into Dropbox, just like the other assignments. Notice, you guys, that you can click on these. And when you click on these assignments, you will then be taken to a special area where you will be able to browse your computer for the assignment that you completed and upload it to that particular assignment's Dropbox. Once you upload the assignment, you can click the Submit button. That will allow you to submit your assignments each week. So every time you go to submit an assignment, you just click on the title of that assignment and it will take you to a Dropbox. Okay, you also have an IEP barriers assignment that you will need to complete, as well as a video reflection, which is due, of course, Sunday before midnight. Now, that being said, you will notice up here that there are 2 blogs. There is a self-reflections blog and a legal updates blog. The legal updates blog will actually begin next week. Later on today, I will be posting or assigning different individuals in class to a various week within the course. So starting week 2, it will be your job to post to the legal updates blog if it is your respective week. So you only have to do this once during the course. You're only doing it for the week in which you have been assigned. Even though there are groups of you that are assigned to the blog, you may do this individually. You do not have to do this as a group. It's just that we create groups of people so that we can have a variety of information posted to the legal updates blog. Okay, so that being said, this should make it a little bit easier for all of you. Don't forget that starting this week, we have our first Adobe Connect session, and the way in which you will actually access that particular link is located here in Blackboard. So I also put it on your syllabus, but if we scroll down here to sorry, this is kind of hard for me to see. Should have a virtual classroom link. There's tools. Okay. Okay. Information. Week at a glance. If you click on the week at a glance and you scroll down during week 2, there should be a link to the course, the Adobe Connect session, and it doesn't look like that is showing up. So anyway, I will definitely send all of you guys a link for the Adobe Connect session. It doesn't look like it's showing up for Blackboard in some reason. So there were some last minute tweaks and changes that took place, and so it looks like it got erased. So I will go ahead and input that for you. And don't forget, I will also email it to you so that you have it to access our meeting room on Thursday night. So don't forget that our online sessions are Thursday night from 7 to 8 o'clock. And I look forward to seeing all of you online. Okay, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen here. And one of the things that you'll notice is that if you guys need to get a hold of me for any reason, feel free to email me or even give me a call. If you give me a call between 8 and 8 Sundays through Mondays, I can definitely get back to you. I think that if you are a texter, then I can answer text messages as well. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see all of you soon. Okay, bye-bye.